Some traders don't take advantage of really good setups because they don't have the time. They don't trade intraday very much. They can just check charts a couple of times a day or when they get an alert. They're not trading on a 2 minute chart or a 1 minute or even a 5 minute because it's too fast. And they're not looking for, a speedy execution that they're in and out of a trade in 15 minutes. But some setups are designed to operate in higher time frames as well, like the power bar. I'm Steven. I'm a former market maker, an arbitrage expert. And today I'm going to teach you a little bit about the power bar and how it works on a 15-minute chart, which can be used for intraday trading and swing trading. It kind of bridges the gap between the two. A power bar is simply a candle that's larger than the candles around it, starts at or near what I call the anchor line, which is the 20 simple moving average. So you don't need a ton of indicators that you don't understand on your chart. The power bar clears either support or resistance to the left. It's with trend, meaning that simple moving average, if it's moving higher, then you're looking for long power bars. And just the opposite, when it's turned and moving lower, you're looking for power bars that are going to be shorts. And generally what I'm looking for with this trade is a profit of 1.5 to 2 times my risk. If it gets to the point where I take a trade with a certain amount of risk and my profit is now equal to the amount that I'm risking, at that point, I'm moving my stop at a minimum to break even. So it becomes a free trade when I get to a profit of 1 times my risk. And there are times when I'll take profit at that point, depending on what the setup looks like. But let's just stick to, for this explanation, that these TPs are 1 times your risk, 1.5 and 2 times your risk in each of the trades. And this is my indicator. There's a link to it in the description below. But it gives the long signal as well as the take profit levels when a long signal triggers. It also gives a stop, like where the stop is. When you're looking to see if a 15-minute chart equipped with power bars works for a stock that you want to trade, all I do is throw on my indicator, and you can do this manually without the indicator, but I throw it on, look at what the power bars look like over the past couple of weeks or a month. This is just about a month in Apple. There was a nice win here for 4 or 5 points. There were a couple of stop outs for a couple of points here, and then a nice win followed by another win, followed by another win, followed by a stop out with another stop out here, and then a really nice win here on this short, a really nice win here on this long that goes eventually to 2 times profit the following day, a short that stops out, and then a really nice win here, another small stop out, which your stop outs should be smaller than your wins, and another win. So to me, that's a pretty good stock. And this is, again, Apple on the 15-minute. This is a good stock to trade right now on a 15-minute time frame using power bars. Some of the trades will be intraday, which, again, if you're doing that, you can set an alert for. Some of the trades will turn into swing trades, like the one I just mentioned here, where it's a hold for overnight. But I'm going to zoom in on one of these trades just to show you what the power bar looks like. These 2 bars are combined by the indicator, and I would combine these bars as well if I'm doing it just visually. Our one power bar, they begin at the 20. The 20 has begun to slope up. It can be flat, and then the power bar can fire in either direction. But you get the beginning of a slope higher entry would be here as this bar closes right here with a stop below down here. And then again, looking for 2 times the risk. That's 1 times the risk in profit, 1.5 times this risk, which is this much you're taking on. Basically, your risk is around $2.20. I'll just throw it on here. So you're looking for $4.40, right? That's 2 times the risk you're taking in the trade, and you hit that right up here. As you can see, the power bar clears this immediate resistance to the left, and you end up with a really nice trade. And Apple in the 15. This one is intraday, so you would enter the trade around 10:15, and then you end up exiting it around 12. Looking at some of the others, like this short was a 10 a.m. trade that ends up, again, exiting around 12. This long that followed it started at 10, and then to get to 2 times the profit, you actually exit at the open the next day. So this one, if you're going for 2 times profit, turns into a swing trade. So what traders get wrong is they think that a short-term trading pattern or tool like the power bar only works in the short term. But again, you can see that same tool and what's behind that tool transfers to a higher time frame. When I was a market maker, if we would get a big order on the desk and say it was one of the big houses that would call in and gave an order to buy, Microsoft or one of the high flying names that had a lot of volume, if that call was for a large amount of stock, say it was 20,000 shares to buy over the course of the day, there was a really, really high likelihood that the next day, that same house was going to call and buy another 20,000 shares. So you get continuations like this, moves like this in these large stocks because big money is establishing positions and it takes time to do that. You can't do it on a 2-minute chart. So if you want information on the power bar and how that works, I have a cheat sheet. You can comment power in the comments below. I get that to you. If you're looking to be able to trade whatever stock it is you trade, and you want to know if it looks good on the 15-minute, again, I just use my indicator to do it. You can do it visually without the indicator, but it's a little bit harder, right? But if you want to take the time to do it, you can find the power bars that fire off on the 15-minute. But this is one of the things that I use an indicator to do. So you can look at something like Tesla and see, would it have been a good stock over the past month or so to trade using power bars, again, on a 15-minute chart and with swing trades. And here's what it looks like. A winning trade. This is actually 1.5 times profit. So this stop loss was just because it didn't get to the full 2 times profit. Then you get a winning trade, another full 2 times profit. You get a stop out here, a winning trade that got to 1.5 times profit. Again, that's what this stop loss is. Another winning trade and a stop out here. So these trades, even though they have the stop loss, for me at least, these would have been a winning trade. This would have been a winning trade, and not this one, but this one was a winning trade, not a losing trade. So basically, you get 8 trades in Tesla over the course of a month using power bars like this. This actually, even though it wasn't picked up by the indicator, is another one. So 9 trades, 9 power bar trades on the 15-minute at least, with the vast majority of those being winning trades. So if you don't want to trade that 2-minute chart because it's too fast, or the 5-minute chart because it's too fast still, that doesn't mean that you can't use the same technique and strategy on a higher time frame like this and do really well in stocks that are moving up and down every day. I hope this was helpful for you and your trading. If it was, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll keep making videos like this. Thanks.